We talked about Brad Pitt, beautiful guy. Let's talk about another beautiful guy named George Clooney. And George Clooney is not falling in line with the Joe Biden sort of "I got this" line. In fact, Clooney, a high-profile Biden supporter, asked President to leave the race. George Clooney has thrown his hat into the ring for getting Joe Biden's hat out of the ring, as he's publicly called for President Biden to drop out of the 2024 presidential race. He is now one of the growing members of the, let's say, elite class, the acting class, the Hollywood class, who are calling for him to step down. This coming from an op-ed in New York Times. So he wrote these down in really big words for people to read. He's a prominent fundraiser for the Democrats and actually had a fundraiser for Biden a few months back. But what he's saying was the person at the fundraiser at that time didn't look like the feisty Joe Biden he's been knowing for years, but the guy that was at the debate that people are trying to figure out who this guy is. He's saying the party cannot succeed, cannot go forward without some change, and Joe Biden needs to make that change now. He's making the call for the call to pull him out. We'll see what's going to happen. As we know right now, as I record this on Thursday morning, today he, at being Biden, has a pretty big shot at redemption again, where he will give a press conference before the world at the NATO summit. And it's going to be a live open press conference for all media. No holds barred to the most part, nothing scripted, nothing projected. So after the last couple of days of very bad handling by the press corps and just Brandon not being dark, but being more crispy and just kind of lame, we're going to see tonight what happens. We're going to see if George Clooney's words come true. We're going to see if Bill Paxton's words come true. We're going to see if many of the politicians on the Democratic side are coming true, and whether Joe Biden will find a way to find, let's call it courage, to step away and see what happens as the existential threat that is Donald Trump continues to be the existential threat that is Donald Trump.